I have made some points from previous speakers because I want to build my short presentation on what was said before. And there are some points. First, what Jānis was mentioning about the critical mass. And I think if we can take one message from me today, is this, that universities and higher education institutions are playing a very important role in innovation and actually in economy. So I think it sounds kind of very obvious, but until now I don't think realize it fully, how important it is. So an EIT is actually helping with that. And so what I will show you is our experience as university, Riga Technical University, why we joined EIT and why it's important for us and I think for economy in general. And the second point about experience, yes, indeed, we are most experienced working with EIT. We have experience of 5 years. We are part of many KICs. And we are going to be also, hopefully, partners of the other KICs which are coming up now. Regarding the challenge, I think representatives from the Ministry of Education very clearly highlighted this. Because innovation is somewhere on the borderline between Education Ministry and Ministry of Economy. So what I am afraid that because nobody sees it as a priority, we might miss the focus. So I would really encourage to think about this as an important component. But let's go to the few slides I have prepared again. The reason we decided to join EIT 5 years ago was very simple, because this is access to international networks, and we wanted to be the part of innovation ecosystem in Europe, not just locally, not just at university level, but at European level. As university, perhaps, you know, I'm not going to tell about Riga Technical University, which is the oldest university and largest technical university in region, but I would like to just emphasize that we build our curriculum working with students by combining research, value creation, so call it business, and design and engineering. So this is an indispensable part of education system as we see it. So that's why, obviously, when we work with, you know, in general, when you talk about universities, we talk about ratings, and the science is a very important component. There are 4 universities, science universities now, and they are going to focus more and more on science, which is fine. And this is supposed to be this way, because if we want to be a strong university, we have to have a good science. We work with the biggest research institutes like CERN. We work with the biggest companies, Airbus. We work locally with different, let's say, contract research. This is a very good thing to do, and we will go to do it in future. But what about innovation ecosystem? And this is something, as I said, we are trying to build continuously with help of EIT inside university and at the national level. So for this, you need not just talking, but you need also a physical place. You need different programs supporting this, and I will show you few programs we are running right now. I will not show examples of the results, but you will see the kind of what is in a nutshell how these programs are being organized. So why universities again? And why RTU? Because first of all, we can offer world-class expertise in science, and I think this is a very fertile ground for students really to learn about innovation and have a hands-on experience on doing innovation. What do we mean by innovation? It's not just creating the business, it's about the skills, how to solve complex problems, how to think as a designer, how to think as an innovator. And for this, we have an open door policy. We have a dedicated place for this. It's called Design Factory. Now it's Science Innovation Center, which will be finished in a couple of months. So this is open door policy. Everyone is welcome there. And we work with municipalities, industry, ministries, startup community, etc. So, so the basic idea is trying to connect all those partners, and just a few things what we are offering. For example, how to develop your product. You know, we help with the skills how to create your technology. You can have access to our expertise, to our mentors, and they will also help you with, if you need some prototyping, they certainly will do that. The second part is Design Factory, which is mostly focusing on student skills. So basically, it's about involving students in process of innovation and technology transfer. So proposing different programs, I will show some of them, starting with higher education schools. We have a school which is an engineering school, up to the PhD level, like industrial doctor, trying to engage them in the process of innovation. And of course, we have business incubator for students and together between universities. Number 4, so access to equipment, both scientific and also the prototyping equipment, like high-performance computer, what we can use for modeling different things, and it's a very helpful tool to help also develop your business. And also, a very important component is what we call it Innovation Ecosystem Development Unit, which is working with EIT. So as I said, we are running 4 EIT hubs. And so when we started this activity in 2016, it started with a small unit Design Factory. Through this process, as you see in 2017, we joined Climate Kick. And now we realize this is a very important vehicle, and we have joined Food Kick, Raw Material Kick, Urban Mobility Kick, and we are applying to a new one, which was mentioned about creative industries. So, but this slide shows how do we integrate different activities from EIT within our curriculum. So I'm not going into the detail, but you see the number of programs where students can be engaged, like for example DEMOLA, like VAP, Industrial Doctorate, and they are reaching out from the idea to the development stage. So we can offer different activities to students, all kinds of students. And what we're trying to do, we do it at the cross kind of connection between different kicks, and also trying to link different expertise from different faculties. And what make it very clear, we have a clear structure, how students can access different programs, and we also always try to work with industry. So we have a connection from student side and from industry side, and again, very clear way how you can go to the certain program and become part of it. So I would like to also use opportunities to thank all the partners we've been working with for about 5 years. I don't have time to name all universities, Stradiņu University, Latvian University, Lauksaimniecības Universitāte, municipalities, startup communities, Build It Accelerator, ministries, Education Ministry, LIA, because this was very important for us. So, because only together we can do this innovation support, which is both, it could be mobility, it could be research, it could be also reaching to the international networks. Because I think the added value to all the partners is that we can provide co-working, access to the talent, research infrastructure, and again, it's just a networking to go to the, let's say, best mentors in Europe, and they will help us in developing our ideas. I don't want to go into details, but just to mention that, of course, we have KPIs, how many startups, what is the funding we attracted, and how many programs, how many students have been engaged in the programs. So, again, I think that this is one of the things that, again, I want to conclude this, is that EIT is a great opportunity, and Latvia hasn't used all potential of this. So I hope this event will change this. Thank you.